So you're saying if you have a media machine that purposefully lies to its people to maintain a political fiction and get themselves power, that is the hallmark of an authoritarian system, not a democratic system?
Absolutely.
Well, if we were ever to get something like that in the United States, we would be horrified, furious to know that there was an entire media organization designed to bend reality, to manipulate facts, to maintain power. It would, if I may, and I'm not trying to slam Hungary, it would never happen in the United States. It's just not, I almost can't even conjure it, imagine it. It must be very difficult to live in a country where one media organization, out of whole cloth, knowingly, explicitly, maybe even in meetings behind the scenes might say, we're lying to our audience, holy shit, and then call for news people to be fired for telling the truth. I mean, if something like that happened in the United States, it would be a dark day indeed. So I appreciate you raising the alarm bells for us.
Donald Trump did something illegal today, and he did it in the White House driveway.
Yes, Jon Stewart is right. He is actually getting there. Libras are melting down on social media after Trump bought a Tesla. I don't know if you've seen that. Extremely concerning. Somebody wrote, this is actually very telling and boosted the theory that Biden's snub of Tesla and his EV summit was one of the catalysts for Elon Musk's radicalizations. He didn't get influence he wanted from Democrat, got vindictive, bought Twitter, backed Trump, and paid his way into the White House. Libras are not having it. They are now saying, oh, Trump committed a crime by, buying Twitter in front of the White House. Crazy. I don't know if you've seen this. If you have not subscribed to this channel, please endeavor should do that.
Wouldn't be surprised if we soon see an executive order mandating that all American families have to buy or own a Tesla. As Donald Trump went on social media yesterday to call the boycott illegal. The boycott, by the way, is worldwide. This is a mandate. They're always talking about a mandate. This is a mandate from the American people and the people of the earth. To be honest, I once considered buying an electric car like a Tesla, but the Republicans talked me out of it. Like, I saw meme after meme on the internet of the power grid going down and us libs in our electric cars stranded on the side of the road while they and their diesel-powered and gas-powered trucks hopped up on testosterone, drove by, and laughed at us. So they really talked me out of it. I don't know. But seriously, when did a boycott become illegal? When did press become illegal? Because he said that very recently too.
Yes, I don't know if this lady is watching only MSNBC and CNN or what exactly, because I didn't see anywhere Trump saying this. Like, if you decide to boycott Tesla, it will be a problem. Trump made it clear if you want to destroy Tesla, you will get it hard. It will be a problem. That is what Trump said. He didn't mention people who said, oh, we are boycotting Tesla because of that is insane. Now Libras are saying Trump committed a crime.
Donald Trump did something illegal today, and he did it in the White House driveway. Donald Trump used federal property to do a TV commercial. Donald Trump stood with Elon Musk in the White House driveway with some Teslas in front of them, and Donald Trump pretended to buy a Tesla. It has been reported by legitimate news organizations everywhere that Donald Trump bought a Tesla from Elon Musk today, as if that's a fact. There is no evidence of that whatsoever. No bill of sale, no check was passed, nothing was signed. The two most awkward people in America stood there like statues trying to save Elon Musk's wealth with the completely fake stunt of Donald Trump pretending to buy a car from the richest person in the world with no money or paperwork changing hands. And saying, when asked, that he illegally was hoping that this stunt that he was doing on federal property against federal law would push up his friend's stock price. You can search the history books for the moment when any previous president of the United States used the White House to try to publicly push up the stock price of his richest friend's stock. It has never happened. It is illegal to use federal property the way Donald Trump and Elon Musk used federal property today, and neither one of them know it. It was Elon Musk who first said that boycotts are illegal, which is not true. Elon Musk said it was illegal for advertisers to boycott Twitter after he turned Twitter into a cesspool full of Nazis and assorted madmen. Elon Musk is not from around here. Elon Musk does not understand the country where he now lives. Elon Musk would fail by a wide margin a high school AP American history test. He grew up in white South Africa, going to a segregated elementary school and high school where he learned nothing about American history, American law, American free enterprise, where every company gets to decide where, how, and when they will advertise and where they won't, and where no company is allowed to advertise on federal property. A country where advertisers have never wanted to be associated with Nazis. Elon Musk is such a bad salesman that he was stupid enough today to bring even more attention to the latest disturbing challenges that Tesla owners are facing thanks entirely to Elon Musk.
But then you also overnight have this post claiming that pro-Tesla dealerships are illegal. He said today he would label violence against dealerships domestic terror. You know I am judicious in how I play this sound, but I think you need to hear it from him. So just to be clear.
This is it. If you watch the mainstream media, especially these people, this is the kind of news you will get. He has changed the whole narrative. Like, so Trump should buy this car and bring the receipt and put on this guy's face to see. So to stop him from turning the narrative the way they want. It is crazy. Jon Stewart said at the beginning, these are the kind of people he was talking about. When you take a look at this, to have clarity, Trump declared Tesla attacks as domestic. Former president has announced his intention to level vow against Tesla dealership as this statement comes in response to increasing incidents of and targeting Tesla facilities across the U.S. Trump's declaration aims to deter such acts, which he argues are not mere but criminal actions, potentially leading to harsh legal consequences for the perpetrators. That is it. So any person saying otherwise is crazy. Why is it a problem to stop what is going on? So people should be going around destroying his businesses. You know, it is okay for you to boycott Tesla if you want. You can do that personally. Take your decision, sit quiet and do it. You must not go and destroy properties. You doing that, you need to be held accountable. So the president saying this is a problem to some people. If I see anyone encouraging this or trying to change the narrative, the person need to be held accountable for that because it is not right. If you see clips after this video, that is just for the YouTube algorithm. Please, you can stop here.
One of the lucrative helmets that they wear when they go to war.
Lucrative?
Yeah, lucrative. You know, this is the crash out buckets because I feel like when you wear this helmet, you already crashed out. It's like you committed to the crash out. Like
Right. You're all in.
all in. So I feel like we at war right now with the Democrats. I know.
Why go after them, too? Go after the Republicans.
Because they don't know how to fight and be part of an opposition party. Representative Green.
Of people vote for the...
As long as we wrap before the new season of South.
Watch this moment where, of course, when we talk about the White House today.
Today, Donald Trump irreparably destroyed the 80-year-old post-World War II international order.
An Oval Office ambush of an American ally that will reverberate all around the world and stain America's image for years to come.
That was, to say the least, the most contentious confrontation between world leaders perhaps we have ever seen, certainly on television.
It was a truly historic moment, not in the good way. One that I fear realigned the world order, upending the only foreign policy consensus that most living Americans and Europeans have ever known.
A complete and utter mess. We don't gain anything by acting like bullies, and this is what bullies do.
I think there's no question that this was a setup. You heard Donald Trump say at the end of that clip you played, this is great television.
To issue an apology tonight?
Absolutely.
All right, but what else is going on? Not much in the Oval Office to discuss the big turnaround that the country has done, where Trump says now he's the dictator.
To say that it is one of the most astonishing moments that we have ever seen happen.